great horse will change your life. The truly special ones will define it. In my speech today, I will be talking about equine therapy and the effects it has on kids and adults around the world. For the past 3 years, I have been volunteering at an organization called Southern Reins. And at Southern Reins, we do equine therapy. Equine therapy is the therapy through a horse. I feel like, in my personal opinion, that horses are the best way to have therapy. The majority of our participants in this equine therapy are autistic, and autism is also called ASD, which stands for Autism Spectrum Disorder. The disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects multiple subsystems, including social communication, cognitive, etc. I feel like equine therapy is the best therapy for people because horses have a unique sensitivity to people's feelings. In a website that I read many articles off of, they quoted being horseback changes you. They also quoted that horseback riding provides freedom and empowerment, and the horse is widely recognized as a powerful tool in therapy. When working at Southern Reins, I worked with a 15-year-old named AJ, and he was severely autistic, and he was nonverbal at the start of his therapy. After a month or two of his therapy, I was his horse leader. He started talking, and his mom was just blown away and very thankful that we helped him in this therapy. This is Tyler, and this is Fred, the therapy horse. That's me, his horse leader. Tyler has a spine disorder. I don't remember what it's called, but he has it, and at first since he is bound to a wheelchair for the rest of his life, he wasn't able to spread his hips wide enough to be able to ride on the horse like that. So he had to sit on the side of the horse like this at the beginning of his lessons. But throughout the months of his lessons, his hips actually loosened up because of the movement of the horses, that he was actually able to sit on the horse correctly like everybody else does. So he was very happy that he was actually able to sit on the horse just like a normal kid. So working at Southern Reins with the equine therapy, it doesn't just affect the kids, but it affects everybody around them. Also, with equine therapy, it isn't just riding horseback, it's mentally too. It doesn't just help you physically, it helps you mentally. In Southern Reins, we have a program for veterans with PTSD. The veterans don't exactly ride the horses, but they do physical activities with the horses, such as brushing them, bathing them, cleaning their stalls, and just hanging out with the horses. Because I feel like horses understand you as a person and understands your emotions, and they act on it. I did compete in horses for 2 years, so I feel like horses do understand what you're going through and how you're feeling. Also with the PTSD program, we were on the news for it because it was such an empowering program. Also back to Tyler, he's still in the program, and he is actually being able to start walking with a walking cane just because of the horse therapy. As I mentioned before, it isn't just mental or physical, it's both. So at the beginning of his lessons, Tyler was very self-conscious about himself, and he wasn't able to talk to us because he was very self-conscious about him not being able to walk and him being bound to a wheelchair. But when he was put on the horse, he was free. He was able to do whatever he wanted to do. He was just so happy that he was able to be out of his wheelchair and on a horse. So in conclusion, I feel the effects on equine therapy isn't just on the participant, but it's on everybody around them, because I myself feel like equine therapy has affected me in many ways. Thank you.